Look at me. This is what happened when you're on too early. Good morning, trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning. Um, yes, I'll be here for a short time, not a long time. My niece is graduating kindergarten this morning, so I have to leave out the house right at 9 o'clock. So I'm here. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Let's see what the market gives us today. I did change my order flow chart to up down tick instead of bid ask, because I wonder if that change will get me the results that I'm looking for. Probably in a tomorrow I'll explain why I changed it and all that other stuff. But some trades, like it wouldn't make a difference. Bid ask gives you the same result as up down tick, but other trades there's a significant difference actually. So we'll see what happens. Do I want to? I think I'm gonna do 2 contracts today just to see what happens. Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, let's just see what happens. This is a pretty slow open, I'll tell you that much. Damn, I was supposed to switch to a 20 tick chart. Ugh. Oh well, we're here now. Oh, let me make sure that's saved as up down. Okay, it did. Yeah, so let's see what happens. There's like certain patterns, volume and order flow combination patterns that I just from like a logical perspective, like that would seem like it's the best way to trade. But on bid ask, it seemed like it was too inconsistent and it never made sense to me. So it never made sense why it was inconsistent when, like, from a logical perspective, it makes sense. So what I did was yesterday I converted just the day of April 7th. I converted that day to up down tick to see if it would make a difference. And it looks like it might. So we're going to try it today. We got, 4 days on this account before it renews. So if it blows, it blows. And if it doesn't, even better. So we'll see. What levels are you looking for, trenches? All right, I got like 10 seconds before I'm clear to trade. Let me put this back on here. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning. Baby girl graduates from kindergarten this morning, so that's why I'm on so early. And I will be leaving right at 9 o'clock because her school is like 30 minutes away and it starts at 9:30. Well, it's like 25 minutes away and it starts at 9:30. So I woke up hella early to get myself ready so that as soon as I'm done streaming at 9, I can get straight out the door. One, two, one, two, three. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. $350 to hold. It's like 400 is holding up. No, you're not late. So you're looking for 350 to hold, but 400 is holding up. Got you, got you. So we got to drop another 50 points. What a push. Forward is also don't open AI. So Microsoft taking a little hit. Was that what I seen something about? No. Never mind. I think I saw something about $1 trillion lawsuit with Google or something like that. It was like one of those things, you know how when you first open Chrome on your phone, how like sometimes it'll have little news articles that, well, I don't know if everybody's does this, but it'll have like little news articles or whatever on the bottom. I think that's where I saw that at. 16. I'm getting into this buy. Well, that was fast. Jeez Louise. Okay. Oh yeah, Amelia, I don't think you were here yet, but so yesterday I changed, well, not yesterday, last night before I got on this morning. I changed my order flow chart to up down tick instead of bid ask. So that's what I'm experimenting with today. We'll see what happens. Either it works or it doesn't. Mm. And I'm doing this off of only 1 day of converted data. Like I was telling Trenches, I don't know. Something just told me to look at up down. When I first got the order flow indicator, it came like I think the default was up down, but why did I switch it? I don't know. I'll probably have to explain to y'all tomorrow because I can't even think right now. I actually only slept like 2 hours. But there was a reason why I switched it. And yeah, we'll see what happens. 43. Oh, yeah, there's an imbalance there. I want there to be more volume in this candle than that super high green bar right there, but the delta also has to change and it's not. And it's not. Yeah, these large ass moves. Short stream for why? Cause you in my business. Nah. My baby graduates kindergarten today, so and honestly, I forgot about it. See, they tell me stuff way too early. I just so happened to have my door open and I was eavesdropping last night when my mama was on the phone with my auntie, and she was like, "Yeah, at nine, her graduation's at 9:30 or something like that." And I was like, hey, "What did she tell? Oh shit, I forgot about it." So yes. I'm glad I heard her because yeah, totally forgot. They know to tell me stuff the day before, maybe 2 days before, but telling me like a week and a half. She probably told me like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Way too early though. Good morning, Diego. How are you this morning? No, I told my granny, I was like, I told her that Applejacks was probably gonna come in and say, so you could be on time for 8:30, but not 8:45. So you surprised me because I thought that's what I was gonna get from you. Ay, ay, ay. We don't have news this morning. Okay, well, while the market is switching to give me an entry. So yeah, so when I first got this order flow indicator, it came on up down tick. And I remember when I looked at the manual, it said something like the historical data for up down tick might be different like when you load it than what you actually see in real time. And so because of that, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to use that. Right. And then also, I had asked ChatGPT which one. Well, I think I was already using BidAsk for a long time. I would have to go into ChatGPT to see when I asked it this question. But ChatGPT took a question that I asked it in regards to which one is better, bid ask or up down tick. I see a lot, like the majority of order flow videos that you will see online, everybody uses bid ask. And it's because, or maybe it's because they're using traditional candles, but they're trying to see where the aggressive buyers and sellers are. So the difference between bid ask and up down tick, with bid ask, it gives you volume at each tick based on aggressive buyers and sellers hitting market orders. Okay, so limit orders are not going to change what you see on the screen, right? With up down tick, it's not like that. Like literally, if it ticks up, it's going to give it buy volume. If it ticks down, it's going to give it sell volume. So or so yeah, so because of that, I was like, oh, so I asked ChatGPT which one was better, saying, and I specifically said that I wanted to trade with momentum. And I think because of the word momentum, it told me that bid ask was the best because obviously if I want to trade with momentum, I want to trade with the aggressive buyers and sellers, right? However, when I first started kind of analyzing the market in this manner, like, oh, okay, well, like let's say for instance on this downtrend right here, like you can see the volume in the bars going up is very low. So it's not very much, it's not a very aggressive move, even though we made a higher high there. And then obviously when you look at the volume of this reversal bar down, it's significantly higher than all of the bars on the volume going up. So when I first started to analyze the market this way, I literally sat down like, all right, let me take everything that I can think of in regards to like market structure, order flow, whatever, and let's try to figure out what makes the most sense. And so there were certain like order flow and volume patterns that I was like, okay, this is what makes the most sense as far as like what should work. But on bid ask is like super inconsistent and I wasn't really understanding why at all. And so last night or yesterday, I think yesterday or the day before, I asked it a question. I was like, well, there was some kind of question I asked, and it specifically told me something about absorption and stuff like that. And so I was like, well, based on this particular thing you just told me, shouldn't up down tick be a better setting than bid ask? And it still told me no, bid ask, because you want to trade with momentum. So when I saw it repeat momentum again, I said, oh my God, this thing is telling me just because of this one specific word, which kind of makes sense. So then I was like, I changed it up. I said, okay, so based off of all the things that I've told you about what I'm trying to do with my strategy, if I don't care about trading with momentum, as in I don't care whether the buyers and sellers are aggressive or not, I only care about the result of the trade. Is the trade going to go to my take profit? If I'm going for a buy, is price going to move up? If that is the only thing I care about, which would you tell me to trade with? Bid, ask, or up, down, tick? The damn thing said up, down, tick. I said, well, what the hell? And that was that. So I changed everything over, and I'm going back to the other way I used to analyze the market, the strength of my entry bar, and we'll see what happens from here. You're looking at ES waiting for an entry. My data lag is so awesome. You have 1.4 seconds? Really? Da, 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 da. Did you do the Meinberg protocol thing, Diego? It's called the Meinberg protocol, and it's like this little application that you put on the computer, and basically it syncs your computer clock to like a world time clock or something like that. That's what I did. Here, hold on. I got you. I got you, Diego. Give me a second. There's a video. Uptown, downtown. I cannot stand you. So watch this video, and I'm going to give you the direct link to the Meinberg thingy, but watch the video to tell you exactly how to install it and what settings to use to install it. But if you do this, it should work. There was one point where mine like recently, maybe a month ago, had went like all out of whack. And so I just like redid it and fixed it. I haven't had an issue since. So that's the website it's going to tell you to go to, but watch the video so he tells you how to install it properly. You're going to be good to go. You're welcome. You are welcome. I have seen people in a couple of discords, this was like a couple months ago, who were like saying that they installed the data lag thing, which is fine. But, and I honestly, I think that the problem is there are a few people who like took this guy's video and put it into a blog or something, but made it seem like it was there. So they never referred people to the video. And so they've just been giving people the download for the data lag thing, or giving people the website to download it from, because I think it's like a Lilu site or something, but they don't give instructions to the other part. So, I mean, knowing your data lag is great, don't get me wrong, but fixing your data lag is also equally as important. You are so welcome. It doesn't take long at all. You actually can probably skip through to that part because he talks about downloading the data lag thing as well. But yeah, my data lag very rarely goes past like 0.1 seconds, which is super important for me because scalping, like, I need precision, baby. You got to give me what I need. So, and I don't think the market's going to give me anything else that I need at this point. It's not. Go to your place, no face, no case, 99% cent, and probably that. Keep giving me these 1 bar pullbacks. How much time I got? 8 minutes. Time went by so fast. At least I was able to get one trade in, I guess. I guess. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Exactly, Diego. No, I have 4 second lag. Great, but how do I fix it exactly? Like, that doesn't help me at all. But yeah, scalping, especially scalping with precision, I can't. Like when I'm back testing, I can see, I will look and see like, oh, okay, that went this the number of ticks that I want, but would I actually get filled? So I actually have I have this type of Renko bars where I can see inside so I can actually see if I would get filled because a lot of times there won't be any kind of pullback. The bar will close and then it'll just take off, right? But also what I have to do sometimes is look at the timestamp. So if I look and see that like, oh, the bar closed and the very next bar, which would have tagged me in, was 0.001 seconds. Well, I just count that as like a no fill. There's no way I would get filled with that. 1, 2, 3. I could take this trade. Yeah, it would be no way for me to get filled at that point. So that's another reason why I like to keep my data lag down because I know kind of on average how much time it is between the close of the bar and the bar that would typically tag me in. And so having that information is super duper duper important. Which bar is higher? 526, 542. All right, volume looks good, but the point of control would need to change. I would have to stall out here a little bit. Nope. Stayed in the wick, which was not what I wanted. One 14. I'm gonna go down to one contract on the next trade. Since I'm getting off in 5 minutes, that way if it loses, I still am green and not break even. I want to get something out of this market. See. Interesting. That came one tick from closing the bar, and I actually had my buy order there. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, you didn't get your entry? No. Damn, you. Oh, wait. Did it front run it? Because I know you said 350, right? Yep, you were looking for 350 to hold. Where was your pending order at? Because we front ran it by like 5 points. Well, 350 by 5 points. Oh, that's so trash. What did we go up like 80 points since then? That's the kind of stuff that make you get off. Do, do, do. Come on. I'm having this freaking flare up. I have this lung disorder that I've had since I was in my teens, but I don't get flare ups very often. And I'm having a flare up, and oh my gosh, I'm so miserable. Yesterday, I took my shirt off so my mom could see my skin, and I'm like, am I swollen here? Can you see, like, is it red? It hurts so bad. But basically, like the cartilage between my ribs gets super duper inflamed to the point where like it makes my skin hurt, and it like everything just hurts. It hurts to breathe half the time. There's like this very sharp pain that I'll get while I'm breathing, and I am so miserable. So miserable. And it just started flaring up like probably maybe 2 days ago, but it got like so bad last night. I'm really not gonna get another trade, huh? You funky market. I'm gonna keep my charts open though, that way as soon as I get back I can journal. I can look at all of the reversal bars to see like, you know, if any of them presented any good opportunity, but it doesn't follow my rules kind of thing to see. But there's going to be adjustments that are obviously going to be made because my rules coming into today switching to the up down tick chart was just based off of 1 day of data. But that 1 day I always start with that day. It's April 7th. There was like 400 and something reversal bars in that day on a 40 tick chart. That's how volatile it was. So I always start there because I get quite a bit of examples, and then I just kind of like go through the rest of my data from there. But yeah, good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Prid. How are you guys this morning? Oh, yeah, he's leaving because I'm about to leave. Take my shirt off and all the stop breathing. Listen, Trenches, I don't have time for you. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here because if I'm late, my baby is going to kill me. Yeah, Janelle, baby girl graduates from kindergarten today. So I'm about to head to her graduation. All right, let me, here's the account for today. Uh-oh, wrong button. All right, so I took I took one trade, but it shows 4 because I did 2 contracts. So made 250 on the account. So we're up 750 altogether, which means that I also have full drawdown again because now I hit my highest balance on the account. No qualms today. Like I said, I was just trying out the up down tick and we'll see what happens. I'll probably try when I get back home today to go through like a couple more days of data just so I can have a little bit more under my belt. But I do not plan on converting all of the data I have over because I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. It takes too long. We're just going to build from here and go from there. But yeah, let me get out of here so I'm not late. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Back at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.